guys. It is 5:30 in the morning, or just after, and I'm just getting ready to head to work, but I thought I would take you through a detailed day in the life for my YouTube, just to show you, someone is hooning outside, what a day looks like. And today is pretty action packed, so I thought it would be a good one to do. So yeah, I need to get a move on, so yeah, let's go. On these mornings when I have to go super early, but I'm coming home a bit later, I just have like protein oats because they're super quick and easy. Yep, the quick oats are like, they're super easy. They take 90 seconds in the microwave. They don't have any like protein whey or anything added to it, so that's my go-to. And then when I come home afterwards, when I come home afterwards, I have a proper breakfast for like to have before training. So it's just my fueling before training. So it's so early. Here's my breakfast. Time to go. Alright, we're here. And nearly finished my oats. I just need to finish the last like few bites. It's so hard to eat so early in the morning. I honestly don't understand why people do this for fun. Alright, time to go work. Oh, let's go. Alright, training is done, so time for me to head home, have some proper brekkie, and get my life sorted for the day, because today is very hectic. It's also pouring rain right now, so I'm glad I have a gym session. But yeah, today is a pretty action-packed day, like I said, so that's why I wanted to show you what it is going to be like. First of all, I need to find out the best way of getting home, because it's peak hour basically. So alright, yeah, it's a half an hour drive home. Alright, I got this. Alright, so I'm back home. Had my breakfast. I'm a 6 Weet-Bix every morning kind of girl. Unfortunately not when I'm overseas, because I can't get Weet-Bix overseas. But now I just need to get my life organized a little bit, because like I said, I have a really busy day today. So I have physio, straight into training, and then I'm heading to the recovery center with the Water Nest. Have a bit of time to kill, and then I have coaching again. But when I say I have time to kill, I have to stay like over that part of Brisbane, because I'm not like, otherwise I'd drive back half an hour, be at home for a little bit, and then have to drive half an hour back again. So I'm just gonna stay there. What am I trying to say? I'm so tired today. So I'm just trying to think of what on earth I need for the day. I definitely need my laptop. So alright, now I need to work out my training gear and get dressed and ready to go. Alright, I'm at QAS and it is time to head into the gym. I'm going to be completely honest with you all. It is the first day of my period and I am feeling it. I'm getting some lovely cramps and have a bit of a headache coming on, so I'm actually really glad today is a deload session for deload week. I'll just take a little bit longer to warm up and take it as it comes, because sometimes first day of the period is tough for me, but it'll get better as the week goes on. So yeah, anyway, first up I have physio and then I have gym. So I'll take you in for the gym session and show you what I'm doing. Yeah. Time to get it all started, I guess. Okay, because YouTube doesn't like music and all of these videos have music in the background because I was in the gym, I'm actually just going to talk you guys through my training session. So every gym session that I have actually starts with a bunch of rehab. This is all from my physio. Basically, we're working on a lot of different things. We're working here on like foot stability and just whole body stability. We have the ankle mobility, which is coming through here as well. Doing a lot of things for my Achilles. We're doing a lot of things for my calf, and basically just trying to get all of that working the way that it should and strengthened so that it hopefully avoids injuries and any issues in the future. Basically, ever since I started bobsleigh, I've had Achilles tendinopathy issues, and probably for a few different reasons. I think part of it is definitely genetics, and that is very annoying and we can't change that, but there's a lot of things that I can be doing to work on this. For me, something that I have to do basically before any track session is some heavy calf isometrics, and that helps me actually so much. And then all of these exercises, like I said, are just helping to build up the strength to stop all of these issues happening, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. And on top of this, we're also doing some testing weekly, so some seated calf isos as well as standing, as well as some jumps as well to just track the progress of everything. For this session, my main lift is trap bar. I absolutely love trap bar. I think it's super specific for our sport, especially the way we hit our sled and then the movements we have when we're actually pushing the sled. It's a great way to move a lot of weight fast. There's so many things that you can do. You can move heavy weight fast, you can do jumps, you can do split stands, it's all there. So it's very versatile, and I feel like it is very sport specific as well. Now, this week was a deload week, so it was only 70% on the bar. So as we actually got into it, the goal was to try and like have a bit of speed behind it. Obviously, I was feeling pretty average this day, so I did my best. But trap bar we've been using basically to build up some strength, so we did have higher reps, and as we're moving through the blocks, the reps are lowering and the percentage of weight is going up. So the goal is still to move it fast even when it is heavy. But yeah, obviously it's a great way for us to build this strength, which will transfer into power and then eventually transfer into speed and pushing the sleds. As much as I love trap bar, they are one of the most awkward things to move around in the gym. But anyway, so for the rest of this session, I had a lot of accessories. So here we have the pull-off press, basically a lot of core and stability there. Now these nasty buggers, so it's a single leg Bulgarian calf isometric. They just suck. I understand they have a purpose. Look at my calf popping there, it looks great. But they're rough. They're rough. By the time I get to the end of it, I can't even stand up by myself. But for this time of the year, we are really just trying to build the capacity and build the strength and everything, like I said before. So there's plenty of ISOs in my program now, which is fine. And I don't know about anyone else, but those barbell rollouts I have always struggled with, but they're getting better. Finish off, we have these calf raises. It's an eccentric down with double leg up. I went up in weight. Not my body, actually I haven't weighed myself, so not body weight. All right, session is done. It's very weird weather today. It's very glary because it's very cloudy, but the sun's like poking through, and it's raining on and off, so it's very humid as well. Like, it's not cold. I'm like way too warm wearing this hoodie, but I had to wear it because it couldn't fit in my bag. But oh no, it's starting to rain. Yeah, it just started raining and then 2 minutes later it stopped again. So it is warm. Just need to have some food. I'm gonna have lunch later, but I'm heading to the recovery center now, to TH7 with the Wattle Nest, which honestly is very much needed. But I'm just gonna have some protein and apparently spill it everywhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick protein shake, and thankfully I have some more lollies in the car because I need some sugar. My head is thumping from my period, and well, yeah. Oh, yeah, my sunnies. Another day. Alright, time to go. Alright, I made it barely on time, but next up is recovery with TH7 and the Wattle Nest.
Special thank you to Sammy and the team at TH7. They have, been remarkably supportive to who we are and what we do.
It's actually really nice after sort of you. Yeah, he's very good with that.
And then
So we're talking about this. Oh yeah, my ACL's broken.
I forgot to record my lunch, by the way. Oh no. You say hello. Hello, camera.
Hello.
Yeah. Well. Oh, sorry, camera. I'm making such a mess in the car of everything. Alright, I'm back at work. It's only an hour, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we're nearly done for the day. Thank God, because I'm exhausted. I mean, I've been exhausted all day. That's all I'm saying, is that I'm exhausted, but I'm exhausted, so. Yeah, okay. Time to work. Alright, time for me to head on home. Work was good. Traffic saying it's 28 minutes. Normally it's like 35 minutes, so hopefully I'm getting it just before the traffic gets really shit, because this trip home can get really shit. So my hair is still wet from recovery because I didn't plan on going under the water, but I did in the ice bath, and honestly from the steam room it would have gotten pretty wet anyway, to be fair. I might actually wash it properly, because all I did was rinse it out. We'll see how I'm feeling when it's shower time. So let's just see if I can be bothered doing that first. I'm gonna focus on this drive home, and I will probably see you guys when it's dinner time. Alright, hello guys. So it is actually a week and a half later since I filmed that last video, because I got home and hit a massive wall, and I look back at that video when I was editing it and I was like, yeah, I was run down, I was tired. I knew I was tired. I said it 50 times in the video. But basically I got home, I had some food, jumped in bed, put on Yellowstone because I'm trying to watch all that, and then I fell asleep for an hour. And I woke up and it was 6:30. I'm like, you know what? I'm so tired right now. Stuff this, I'm just gonna go to sleep. If I wake up early, I wake up early, whatever. So I went to sleep at 7 o'clock, and then I woke up just before 7 in the morning. My throat also had started getting a little bit sore, so yeah, I knew something was up. My body was trying to fight something. When I woke up in the morning, I messaged what did I have on? I had training and then coaching, so I messaged both of them being like, I'm not coming in. I had some breakfast because I was starving, and then I went back to sleep for like another hour or so. So I was exhausted, and I basically ended up sick until, so that was my last training day, and then I trained next on this Monday. So that was a Tuesday that you saw, and then Monday I was back at training. So that was rough. The weekend was pretty bad, and then I woke up on the Monday, I'm like, all right, I can head to training, I can do this. I still couldn't do the full session, and same on Tuesday, we had to lower the load a little bit, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm still a little bit blocked up, but it's not so bad. I'm able to do the full sessions. Like, breathing's a little bit of a challenge, but it is what it is, and I'm glad to be back into it. However, I have struggled with my Achilles and my hammy a little bit, because everyone knows that tendons like load, and then I missed a heap of training, and now getting back into it, they're struggling. So that's taking a little bit to get used to again, but it's fine. It's all part of it. So we learned that if I take time off training, or if I deload, or if I'm not able to train for whatever reason, if I'm traveling, that I need to continue my ISOs no matter where I am, at the very least. Achilles/calf and hamstring. So yeah, I thought I would jump on here and actually finish the video properly, because I basically stopped that, like, there wasn't an end to it because I went to sleep. So I easily could have faked the end of the video and just, you know, whatever. I had planned to like wash my hair, I planned to work through my to-do list, I had a lot of emails and stuff to do, like there was things I was going to do, and I didn't because I went to sleep. And that was my realistic day in the life. There was no point in faking it, because there was no point in like making up the end of it, and or like using the second half of another day, because that's life. That happens sometimes. Everyone gets sick, athletes get sick, we aren't invincible. When I get sick, I get very sick often as well. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better obviously, and yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I'll do another one at some point, because all of my days are different, so it's a very cool thing that I can like show you, all of you. It's just the different days that I have. So yeah, all right, I'm off to go get some lunch. So it's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.